Hi guys, so last na lang, just clear this out. So this is the PSGL1 ledger, no? And our software kasi what we are using um, in Innovizon is a paid version, no? But we will give you the link of where we download the free one. Plus if you want to upgrade, so you can just email them kasi mabilis nga sila sumagot and all that. Now, just final word on the GL approach that we have here. Kasi ang binubuo ng General Ledger module ng BS1 are the following, no? Syempre yung accounts is where you add the accounts, no? So yeah, may discussion natin to, right? Nasa atin naman yan. You can add, you can delete stuff that you don't need anyway. You can have budget. Hindi natin ito masyado diniscuss kasi the idea about the budget, just nyo na lang, explore nyo lang. Kasi hindi ko sure kung meron to sa free version, but I think meron. So, ang mangyayari lang, as I said in one of my videos, hindi lang siya talaga not in-depth. Pwede kayo maglagay dyan ng opening balance for the year. So, for example, opening balance for the year, kung umpisa pa lang, it is 0. And then, you have like, okay, ang gusto ko, 1,000 dito sa cash on hand. Okay, ito may mga accounts payable pa. So, yung ating sub-account. So, halimbawa, for the year 2020, opening balance ko, 0. And then, period 1, dapat, okay, so dapat 10,000. So, ilagay na natin. So, for example, 0, and then, tap. Okay, 10,000, 20,000. Pwede kayo maglagay ng projection, 45,000. Sana ganyan yung natin, 60,000, 80,000, 100,000. Okay, so 20 na yung increase, so 125, 150, tapos 25, so 30, 180,000, 210,000, 240,000, yan, etc. So, yan, so parang ganun yung idea niya every month. So, parang lumalabas, at the end of the year, dapat ang goal ko is 1.2 million. Now, yan, bali yan na magiging budget. So, once na in-okay mo yan, year, okay, so year 2020. So, once na in-okay mo yan, it will now increase here, so 20. Halatang hindi ko ito ginagamit. I'm not really using it kasi lalo pa nagsisimula pala yung business mo. So, yan, that's how it will be. Okay, so, yan yung magiging parang forecast mo. And then, pag nag-present kayo ngayon ng reports, it will be presented against the actual. So, yun, yung time deposit, lalagyan nyo rin yun ng account, investment, accounts receivable, kung malaki accounts receivable. Alam mo, nagsimula yung year mo with 1,900,000, 800, so parang nakukolekta mo na siya. So, parang nagkakaroon ka ng scenario, okay, at the end of the year, this is what will happen. Now, this works well kung unang-una, malaki na yung company mo, marami kang tao na nag-handle ng lahat ng mga account niyan or something. Some kasi need no forecast like yung depreciation ng equipment will already have been computed from the beginning. Equipment naman pwede mo tong i-forecast para malaman mo kung ano lang ang pwedeng increase lang ng equipment. So halimbawa nagsimula ka, so let's say magsimula tayo rito with equipment. Okay, so equipment for the year 2020, okay, so opening balance for example, 0. Okay, and then nag-increase tayo ng, again, 25,000. For example, lahat na tayo 25,000. Okay, I'm not sure kung kaya i-copy natin. So, let's say, copy, parang meron naman. And then, Control V ba works? Yan, pwede. Control V, tab lang ng tab. Control V, okay. So, ang ibig sabihin nito, every month, meron kang allocation ng budget na, you can add 25,000. So, when you okay this, you will see that this is how it will look like. Okay? So, yan. But the good thing about this is at the end, ang budget mo is 300,000. Now, pag nagawa na kayo ng actual na balance sheet, income statement, this will factor in. No? So, halimbawa, gusto kong bumili ng equipment na worth 100,000. I will have to wait for 1, 2, 3, 4 months. Kasi 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 is equal to 100,000. That means yung na budget ko na 100,000, I can only buy it in April. Now, of course, yun yung higpit ng accounting. That's how accounting people really, view it to be. Lalo na kung wala ka namang cash flow dito sa mga point na to. No? Now, if you think naman na talagang kailangan na, halimbawa, nag-breakdown yung aircon sa office and that's the only thing that really works there and you need that. Nag-breakdown siya ng February. Halimbawa, dito ka pala makakabili, no? So, halimbawa, 2 months pa from now. You don't know, mahal yung aircon. So, you would just say na, okay, bili na natin yan, no? Pwedeng, halimbawa, kung talaga walang cash, pwedeng i-credit card, tapos bayaran within 2 months. Something like that, kasi may allocation naman. Or, pwedeng mag-negative siya muna sa period 2, and then tier 3 and 4, you can no longer buy additional equipment. Pag meron talaga mag-creep up na talagang need, edi, those things. Parang natandaan ko, when I was still working in a different school, we had this, no, yung budget ng isang college ay talagang sumobra, no? And, syempre, engineering, college of engineering, and they had this really huge budget for their parang foundation, no? Kasi sila yung defending champion and all that, and talagang sobrang laki ng kanilang ina-allocate na budget. So, what the controller did was, kasi sobra, no? Lumiit yung kanilang, yung kanilang enrollees, doon naka-base yung budget. So, what the controller did is, sige, papayagan namin yan kasi wala na naka-order na and all that. But, utang yan ngayon ng engineering for the next 2 years. So, next year, medyo curve down ng konti, higpit ng sinturon, o kaya, if you can have other income generating activities, then better. So, ganun ang I think, yung controller namin dati sa medical schools, Miss Joy, she's really very good at this. And I think, yun yung dapat ng controller. Although, syempre, may mga taong maiinis sa kanya dahil, ano ba yan? Babayad kami tuition, diba? Ganun na sasabihin niya. But, kailangan lang, you have a way to explain why it is the case. Kaya, ang ginawa nila doon dati is, kami yung pinagawa nila ng budget. Every department. I think that's best, no? Although hindi to yung ating rito hindi yung ating topic na to, yung budgeting. May mga iba nag-employ ng zero-based budgeting and all that. O kaya pwede naman yung zero-based budgeting, guys. Ito yung wala, talagang based from zero. And then meron naman kung ano yung need mo, pwede kang mag-apply and tingnan natin kung ma-approve ganyan. May mga iba ayaw nun kasi parang ano ba yan? Para lang tayong mga anak na merong humihingi ng allowance sa kanyang tatay na bahala na. Pag hindi pinayagan, hindi ka pwede lumabas, parang gano'n. Which is hindi naman talaga tama, no? Kaya yung aking dating dean, no? Aking idol, si Dr. Balingin, he's a CPA doctor. Nirecommend niya yung responsibility accounting. So, yung responsibility accounting means iba-iba kasi ang budget per class of or kind of department. Pag kayo profit center, then you can allocate budget based on your forecasted profit. Ngayon, pag hindi mo na-reach yun, dapat base yun dun eh. So, may utang ka ngayon, right? Ngayon, yung mga cost center, like example sa school, mga library, cost center yan eh. Hindi pala siya cost center technically kasi may fee ang library. So, meron siyang, in a way, meron siyang budget and then doon niya pagkakasya niya yun. And there are also investment centers. Okay? Ako, since I'm really HR practitioner din, no? We always say na ang people is not cost center, no? Kasi ang tagal-tagal na yan, pinag-uusapan lagi ang HR ay cost center. And since we are actually investing in our people, it should be an investment center. But syempre, may ROI yan. Kaya kasaya sa investment, even sa mga training, meron yung tinatawag na levels of return, no? Kirkpatrick model, no? Meron ka mga training na metrics. And then, ang pinakamataas doon would be the return of investment. And kailangan mapag-usapan yon, and then kasama sa budget yun. Like, okay, if I send you in a seminar or a training, what will be the return of that money? 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. So, it's an investment. Kaya hindi lang siya basta nasa cost. Of course, lahat ng sinasabi ko is depende talaga sa inyong accountant, no? Sa inyong CPA, sa inyong controller. Ngayon, since kung tayo naman ay entrepreneur, we have to view things from that perspective. Yun nga, responsibility accounting means may mga areas na ang kanilang ginagawa is talagang profit. Nasa kanila yung business. So we call them strategic business units or SBUs. Now there are also departments na talagang cost center. Wala silang gagawin, no? Hindi sila po pwede mag-take part sa marketing. So don't assign them in marketing because they are not marketeers, right? They are cost center. Okay, registrar is a cost center. Research and development, kung tutusin, is a cost center. But there are some books that says, no. These are not cost center per se. They are investment center because we are getting, the result of these things when they do, crack the code of whatever we need, no? Para magkaroon tayo ng breakthrough in our products and all that. So lahat po yun yung consider. Kung wala kayong budget system, maganda na rin itong GL budget, no? Very simple lang. Even sa ating bahay, personal budget, pwede ito. Pwede kayo maglagay dyan ng mga travel and all that. Nag-allocate kayo ngayon ng balance. And then you will soon see whether your cash can already afford whatever you want to buy. No? You want to buy a new cell phone or a new laptop by December, then mag-allocate kayo ng value every month. So that's how the magic of this thing. Pwede mo itong gawin ng personal account mo, no? So you can use it like that. So yun po tayo, no? So asan na ba if I extract? Nawala. Okay. So ito. So yan, so yung account is that, JV is where you put all your yung ating mga transactions, and then budget is that one, and then the reports. The reports, there are 6 of them here, pero hindi naman lahat yan kailangan. No? So general ledger, pwede naman yan, you need that, lalo kung dito na kayo nag-enter ng inyong mga voucher, journal voucher, mga entries. Summary is the summary, the report of whatever, yung general ledger summary mo ng bawat account. No? Trial balance, hindi na to no? Usually kasi ginagawa to nung time pa na naka-manual pa tayo. But still, good na rin naman na makita yun, para makita mo yung trial balance kung like per account, ano yung total debits, total credit, etc. Ano yung amount. Balance sheet naman yan ay mga importante. No? Balance sheet, income statement, and then meron pa tayong mga custom financial statements. Pwede kang mag-add dito, no? Hindi ko lang alam kung available to sa ating mga sa ating free version, but yung change, simple change, no? So yung add, tumaas pa, bumababa, parang yung pinakita ko sa inyo na horizontal analysis. Comparing period, yun, maganda yun, no? Kasi yun, parang horizontal analysis. Comparing versus yung year, and then comparing as to budget. Ito yung sinasabi ko na you can analyze the net change comparing to the budget or the balance compared to the budget. So pag naglagay kayo ng dyan, every month, maglalabas siya ng every month na statement. Compare mo based on what you put as a budget. Yan. So, yun lang. Okay, so that's it. That's it for your BS General Ledger. There are many other free software and all that. I tried doing ang accounting ano kasi ng iba, no? Is either mahal, expensive, no? Or complicated naman. Para kang nag-aano pa na nagpo-programming. Kaya napili ko tong BS General Ledger kasi the reason why I did this, I discovered this, is because I wanted to teach accounting for students who are not taking up accounting. So, yung tipong mga HRM ang tinuruan ko dito dati marketing. And, alam mo, na-appreciate nila yun, no? Na-appreciate nila yung General Ledger niyan. Kasi sabi nga nila, yung isa, yung medyo madali naman. Sir, kung alam ko lang na ganyan lang kadali pala accounting, dapat pala nag-accounting na lang ako. Of course, hindi naman talaga nito kadali ang accounting lang. No? But sa totoo lang, if you have an understanding about how everything works, nagiging complicated lang siya kasi yung mga teachers, pine-present lahat ng options sa'yo all at the same time. Ako minsan siguro, you have to forgive me if I talk fast. And I also seem to be like that. No? Kasi una-una, video lang to and all that. Siyempre iba pag nagkaharap tayo and then you have questions. But if you have questions, just put it there, message us. And this is not the end, guys, kasi we can always add more topics here. If you suggest topics that you need, pwede namin pa rin siyang ilagay dito. And of course, since you paid for this, that's all for free. So yun, so good luck sa inyong gagawin. For all those who are taking up TESDA, I don't know, I doubt if you still view this. Basta for all those who are testing, applying for TESDA NC3 bookkeeping, the things that I presented about General Ledger and all that, BSL1, those are just confirmatory things from bookkeeping. But you don't need that in order to pass the NC3 bookkeeping. You don't need that. For all those taking up elective nito for senior high, gusto nyo na mag-review. So, yun. Welcome ko kayo. And then, hopefully, guys, you can check out accounting. No? Ngayon, dalawa na accounting. Managerial accounting for corporate and then CPA. CPA is for, syempre, public. Ayun, i-discuss ko na lang to yun later. Basta, ang short of it is that Board of Accountancy is following now the international rule. Pag sinabing CPA, public, Certified Public Accountant, government yan, ang work yan. Management Accountant, MA, punta yan sa corporate. Of course, it may change. But, as of now, that's it. That's understanding. Okay? And yun, finally, for those who are taking this up just for the sake of understanding what accounting is, so yun, you can still do a lot of things with this. Basta ang suggestion ko is to practice it. I-apply nyo siya sa inyong sariling mga finances. Ilagay nyo sa inyong sariling mga buhay, no? Mga finances ng buhay nyo. And para ma-appreciate nyo siya. And then pag meron kayong hindi makuha na entry, o kaya gusto nyo ipa-check yung entry nyo kung tama, just message us here. Kasi maglalagin ka lang naman and then you message the instructor, ako yun, George, and I'll try to answer them. O kaya maglagay kayo sa discussion areas, whatever, mag-reply kayo, just tell us ano yung nalilito kayo and all that. Yun, so that you'll learn more. Basta yun, practice. And for the NC3 bookkeeping, yung mga mag-take ng exam, yun, good luck. Huwag nyo i-break yung aming 100%. 80 out of 80 na kami dyan. So, please mag-aral maigi yan. Diyan naman yung mga exam natin. And then, yung answers. Sagutin nyo siya muna. And then, be confident. No? Yung pati yung mga time na nilagay ko, sundan nyo talaga yun. Kailangan within 3 hours tapos yun siya. Para hindi kayo naghahabol. Para hindi kayo nagtataranta. Anyway, basic competencies lang naman ang hinihingi ni TESDA. So, hindi naman niya kayo hinahanapan ng maging CPA, right? Or accountant sa isang office. Bookkeeping yun. So, I'm not putting down anything about bookkeeping, but it's not as high as a competency compared to accounting. Ayun. So, good luck, everybody. So, God bless everybody. Thank you for enrolling in this course. Here's George, Dr. George, signing off for this course. But see you again in the future. Thank